What is up, YouTube? Galakai here. Today I'm here to talk about a certain topic that's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks, or already here, depending on how you look at it and where you look at. The topic in mind is free-to-plays, and why I think free-to-plays are going to be the biggest threat for these AAA studios, and also some of the bigger games. Recently, with times, I don't know if you're under a rock, but if you probably go on Best Buy, GameStop, wherever you buy your games under, you probably realize that games starting to price up a little bit more. And whether you look at it, whether who you are, what you are, $10 is an increase. I don't care if you're gonna say I got money, that ain't nothing. Okay, good for you. I don't care if you're gonna say, I don't have it. Whatever. Still, same thing, same topic. The same topic is for both of us. Whether you got it or not, it's $10 increase. It's affecting you regardless. And the problem that's come to mind with me with this thing is that we have another uprising issue, or not even, like I said, I don't want to address it as an issue. It's not really an issue. It's just something I see that's going to be like a kind of a concern to these bigger games, and that is the free-to-plays. We have tons of free-to-plays towards the end of Xbox and PS4. I mean, for instance, Apex Legends. I'm playing that in the background. It's really fun. Put a lot of money into it too, not gonna lie, but very good game. Love it. I love the game. I love the Apex. I like the Titanfall universe, so this is a fun one. We have the famous Fortnite. Being another, we have Rogue Company, just came out not too long ago. We have Rocket League. We have a lot of games around Warzone. We have a lot of games around here that are free to play nowadays, and or really fun and have countless amount of hours on. And guess what? The plus of it is that it does not need PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live. So this is what I'm seeing as a threat, and I'm gonna go by reasons why. My number one reason the reason why I find that this is an issue to these games, like the full Call of Duty, like a Tony Hawk or whatever, is the simple fact that these free-to-plays are getting better. And that's not an issue to none of us. As a gamer, as a consumer, I don't want to pay more. I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that. Nobody wants to spend an extra $10. So, like I said, with that being said, free-to-plays are getting better. They're getting better by the minute. I mean, look at this game. Quality, great. The team that puts in work to it, great. Cosmetics, amazing. Fortnite, look at the team behind Fortnite. Countless amount of hours spent on that game. The game runs. Regardless of how you look at Fortnite, Fortnite is a great game. That's hard to say. Fortnite is a great game. Fortnite is a push in the right direction of technology and gaming as a whole. I don't care. Live action events in that game are amazing. And that game is free to play. Think about that. There's Travis Scott concerts. There's many of other things that happen in Fortnite. Fortnite gets DC, Marvel, all of them. This game is literally a game that's free to play. At the end of the day, free to play. No one has paid that game $60. Apex Legends. Apex Legends is basically the Respawn team. Well, it is the Respawn team. These are the guys that, and I don't know if you did the history lesson on this game. This game was kind of like a side project when Titanfall, I believe, 1 was coming out, or 2. You gotta correct me if I'm wrong about that one, but, leave the comments below if you could correct that. I forgot. But, look at that. This is literally throw me waste. Like, we have the spare time and a pen and some extra assets or money we didn't spend. Look at this game. Amazing. Beautiful world. There's a story to the world. Really, to be honest with you, not a dime has to be spent to enjoy it, but I'll get into that topic on my next one, or say next, but world's amazing. Gunplay's great. It's very fair. The game's fair, It's not like, like buy the win. Actually, it does it a lot better than a lot of games that you have to pay $60 for, which sucks. Rogue Company. I'm still playing that. I'm still discovering that my own. It's a fun game. A little bit of stuff that I don't really care for. As of right now, it's still season 1, so it's a little bit on the different side for me. I can't really vouch for that too much, but I will say the time I did spend on the game was very fun. I did put about maybe, I don't know, about 9-10 hours in the game already. I did put a little bit of money in it, like 20 bucks, not much. Got the characters. I just wanted to get a feel around before I made this video and see how like far they go with it. But another great good game like that, Warzone. I love Warzone. Only issue I have with that is they need to learn how to cut some of their assets out. They're a little too much. But look at that, a Call of Duty Battle Royale, really good, fleshed out really nice. Besides them having way too much memory, are being too big of a game, holding way too much on the storage for a console, which is insane. But good game, fleshed out assets, great graphics, you name it. Fairness is kind of on the iffy side to me, I feel like. I mean, it's fair up to a point. I don't know. I'll leave that to you guys to decide with that, for that and everything else. But I don't know. Call of Duty's another good one. But these free-to-plays are free at the end of the day. And these are coming on the PS5 and Series S and X. So, you know what that tells me? It's like, well, why would I spend all that money, $70, unless it's a game I really, really want, which chances are, you know, sometimes never really happens. Why would I want to do that, you know, if I could just play these games and get the same effect, you know? Like, why would I buy Call of Duty Cold War if I was just a regular person and didn't really care? I like Call of Duty, by the way, but if I just didn't care for it, I just wanted a shooter. These BRs are free, and Warzone's free. Now, yes, they are BRs. They're not a real combat system, but are a real, like, 1v or 5v5 or whatever. But, I mean, the closest thing you'll get to is Rogue Company. And then there's another game. I just cannot think of it. It's not Warframe. It's something else. I cannot think of it. My apologies. It's one of the first, like, Firefight or something like that, or Fire something. It's something like that on the PlayStation. That's a shooter, and that's also, you know, like the Call of Duty style FPS for, you know, flick shooters, you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I'm saying, where there's already a margin of games that are free to play that are good and are coming, making its way to the next generation. So that's where it's like, I don't see how that's going to be a problem for them. They actually might make even more money, to be honest with you. So that's a plus. So that $70 for a game ain't looking so well already off the rip. That's already looking bad. Then, like I said, there's not much games to play now anyway. So next gen already has like a drought with games. I mean, there's, you know, several games that already aren't coming out on day one, which is okay. That happens, but it's just like, see what I'm saying? There's not much to play. You got a free to play. You're going to put more money into this. If you're like me, you put money into a game, you're going to stick with it for a while. So I don't know if I'm the only person that does that. I hope I'm not, but that's something I do. So that's my little issue with next gen and their price increase. As far as it goes with like being fair and them needing more money and stuff like that, I understand that and I get it. But like, you know, like, I just would like to think that microtransaction on top of a $70 game is a little too much, you know. And what I think that needs to be in effect, or needs to change, is that they need to show why they're worth $70. Next gen, we're already paying the premium for the box, so it shouldn't be like, oh, you have to do that, or you have to pay for that. It should be more in the lines of like, now you got to prove to me why this is $70. So now it's going to be, if you're like a cautious gamer like myself, you're going to look in the game and see if you really want it. It's going to slow down a little bit on sales, because I ain't going to lie, when it's $60 and you got expandable money, you could kind of dip around, you know? But if everything's $70, that's a lot, and you're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to buy this, this, and this, this, and this. Sales are going to have to make a comeback, you know, like buy two, get one half off, or, you know, like that $10, you know, something's going to have to be in that median for it to be how it is now. Because I'll tell you one thing, like, I haven't sealed my PS5 yet. I am going to get one eventually, hopefully this year, or the end of this year at least, whatever, however it comes, I don't care. But it's hard for me to pick a lot of games here. Like, I want Legions, I want a couple. I'll leave that for another video. But I want to set several other games. But it's like it's hard for me to really like think. Like buy in such a bulk. I want to play them all, but I'm not ready. And I do understand. Correction, real quick. Sorry, before I hear it, but down there, Legions is $59.99. Ubisoft did keep their prices right. I that is nice, but they already said in the future they don't know what's going to happen, which basically means yes, everything's going to be probably $70. So with that being said, that's kind of my concern on the free to play side. I just think free to plays are at a better point in their life now where they could do a lot more numbers than a game for say story driven or stuff like that. They're gonna have to step it up, man, and I don't know how they're gonna do it or when they're gonna do it or what exactly they're gonna try, but there needs to be something like there. Like a good example of a game to me would be Mario Odyssey. This is most recent and off the dome. I think Nintendo always does a really good fair share of putting a lot of stuff and impacting their games more than just a game. Odyssey has over 100 costumes, I believe, for Mario, and then has extra worlds and everything. I don't want to spoil anything, but it has all the whole 9 yards, you know? Like, that game is worth the pennies, and there's no microtransactions to it. Still legit. Breath of the Wild, Zelda being, I'm a big fan of Zelda. Zelda also has microtransactions. Not really. Actually, sorry, expansion. That doesn't really count. But this is where I'm getting at. I don't want to get off too far off topic, but I'm just saying they need to figure out a middle with how they're gonna do this, because as of right now, it sounds kind of scary. They're gonna probably sell. They're gonna do it. It's their studios after all. So I'm not fearing that. But it's just like I said. It's just kind of iffy to me that it's like we're gonna price increase while free to plays are getting better. As always, I'm always open to like talk, listen, hear what you guys, your opinions and stuff like that. I don't want to come off as a complainer to the games increasing. Like I said, I'm a gamer. I am gonna end up paying the premium. I don't care. But like I said, as of right now, with what the games look like on the new console, how they look versus I don't have one, so give or take, you know what it means. I don't have one, but it just kind of seems like it's asking for a little too much. We'll see though. Maybe maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the games are going to show its worth. Who knows? I don't know. I can't tell the future, but I definitely want to be proven wrong. So we'll see in the future how it goes. You know, about a month from now, we're gonna have next gen. Maybe I might have it. Maybe I won't. I don't know, but we'll see. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna leave it at that. Leave your comments or let me know what you guys think about this. Honestly, am I complaining? Do you guys feel like it's okay to pay $70 the premium, or do you guys want it to stay $60? Like I said, I understand studios need money and they're doing more, but I just don't feel like it's right yet. But let me know below. As always, thank you all so much for watching me. I appreciate everything. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy. Be safe. Peace out. Bye. Bye.